Hey everybody, welcome back to Ransom Resellers. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Randall.
And we are resellers on the Amazon and eBay platforms. So today we are taking you along on our Goodwill adventures. Yep, ignore my Pokemon. You ready? Let's go. So here we have a sealed game. Definitely think this is worth looking up. Let's see here. This is the 007 Seen It edition. Alright, so I'm just going in here to check the sold comps on it. So it sold one time for $14.95 with $10 shipping. Looks like it's been selling internationally, but we don't ship internationally. This is something I'm gonna kind of leave, but I'm gonna run it past Randall, see what he thinks. It's a $15 game, actually. We're just gonna pass on it. What else do we have here? This is a Rebecca Minkoff purse. It's not in bad shape, but they just want a little bit more for it than what we would typically like to take off of Goodwill. Scan these shoes really quick. We're a lot more selective with what we pick up in Goodwills than some sellers are. We don't pick up anything unless we know for certain that it's going to sell. Especially on shoes. We don't just pick up any old shoes. It's got to be a Nike or an Adidas that is really worth some money. I use some Nike Airs. These are not in good shape. We'll just put those back up. I'm not sure if the camera caught him, but Randall is over here poking at some games. Let's see, he's found something. What'd you find? Some Melissa and Doug puzzle. Yeah, no?
Not really selling, but people got it listed pretty high. Not really selling, but people got it listed pretty high.
So what do you want to do?
We're gonna get it.
Okay.
$50.
Alright. Alright, this is our first TJ Maxx of the day. Most of the time we source Amazon out of TJ Maxx, but we can occasionally find some good stuff for eBay in here. So our trip to TJ Maxx was a super success, but we are not gonna show you what we got in TJ Maxx because what we got is our little Amazon cash cow right now. So maybe if those ever sort of putter out, we'll show you what we got. But for now, we are on to Goodwill. All right, Goodwill number 2. We gonna find anything?
Hope so.
We've never been to this one.
Nope.
Let's see. Let's see. He's going after some shoes. I am gonna go bop around back here, see what I can find. All right, so Randall's gonna give y'all a little shoe lesson here.
Not really a lesson. I don't know the most about shoes, but It's supposed to be an Air Jordan 5. Tips missing on it. They're in pretty rough shape. But it's just like, oh, it's like got pretty good structure to it. Really good structure. The code right here. You have a 136.027-033. So, pull up my phone. You see, I already got the code 136.027-033. They match up right there. You go there and go to search. Pops up nothing at all. Not these specific ones. Like those look kind of similar right there, but it's not these. And even still, if I take the 033 off, I can pull it up and show you this is Jordan 5 like these are. But this specific colorway is not popping up at all. Anywhere. So I just think it might not be a real shoe. I don't know, 100% sure, but
You check StockX?
yeah, I checked StockX too, and it's not on there either.
So it's just the colorway is kind of gone.
Yeah, well, so it makes me think it's not real because, like I said, I can check StockX right here. I think it was 127, 126, 020. Look again. Sorry. 136. 027. Just popping up a 5 right there, like a retro 5. But then you put in the
Color code.
dash 033. Nothing at all.
And it doesn't
So you can pop up
necessarily.
other ones like that with that color code, but
It doesn't necessarily mean like mark it as a fake, but it just means that StockX isn't selling
Yeah.
it. It is a good chance though that if StockX doesn't have it,
and then nobody's got it listed on eBay as well.
yeah. So if you're gonna do anything with shoes, this is one app you need to
Great
get.
app.
It's called StockX. It helps you. It's more with new shoes than used shoes. Get like a good idea of where you need to be at your resale on
And
those.
it's not just used shoes either, because like you can feel like if I'm a Jordan, just somebody selling like a band one or something like that.
Right, yeah. So anytime that you're questioning any sort of shoe, StockX is a good place to go. I don't know if this is going to be worth anything, just because one, it's an older singer, and two, they're asking $25 for it. But it does have all of the, it's got the foot pedal here, and it's got the power cord back here. So what I'm looking for now, can you hold this?
You got model number?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now is the model number. Some machines you have to flip over. My personal machine, the model number is right here on it, but I also don't have a singer.
Yeah.
So your model number is going to be, I gotta look at it. Try that 5050C. So type singer 5050C. Also, I heard one thing to check with sewing machines is they always will have a pull-out thing right here. This one's got some stuff in it. You want to make sure that this tray will pull out. And this one's got a bunch of, this has got an extra foot with it. Some bobbins on it. It's not in bad shape, honestly. This is something I would take home, oil, clean up a little bit, and just make sure that it's in perfect working condition. So here's what they're selling for: $100, $70, $105. So providing this machine works, I think we could easily get $100 for it. So when you got an electronic like this, always try to find an outlet to plug it in and see if it works. With sewing machines, there's a couple of things you gotta check with it. The power outlet over here wasn't plugged in all the way. So this, you gotta make sure that's plugged in all the way. And then I'm trying to speed it up just to see. This isn't like my machine, so I don't know. Yeah, so this is something that I'm willing to mess with a little bit more at home to see if I can get it oiled up, running a little bit faster, and make sure that it's
Working properly.
sewing, yeah, working properly, sewing properly. The tension on it is good and things like that. We're gonna have to baby this thing when it sells.
You say?
So we're gonna have to baby this thing when it sells.
What do you mean by that?
Like super bubble wrap it.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
And put like lots of packing things with it.
Yeah. I get you. Let's do that then.
Don't judge the trunk, y'all.
Yeah.
It's full of baby crap. Goodwill number 2. All right, we are at TJ Maxx number 2. Yep. So we're gonna go in here and see if we can find our little cash cows that we've been hunting down. Anything to say?
Let's do it.
Product that I was looking at thinking maybe it would be a success for us, maybe would be if it wasn't for the rank, which the rank was about 448,000 on it, and we know for sure that if it's above like 220,000, we don't usually mess with it because it doesn't usually sell. But there are moments where we will take it because ranks change all the time. So don't be afraid if something has like a really high rank to go ahead and pick it up, because we've sold stuff that was in the 300,000 range. So we always run it past each other when we find something that's ranked that high. Go this way. Another thing with Amazon that you have to be really careful of is if the seller is on the listing, you don't want to be on the listing. We had that happen to us once, and it shut our account down for I think for about a week. We were shut down. So we always are very careful when we try to pick up these products to make sure that, one, we know that they're not going to come after us for selling a product, and two, they're not on the listing, so that way we're not taking money from them. So all right, so again, TJ Maxx was a super success for us. We not only found 1 or 2 of our replans, but we ended up with 3 of our replans, 4 replans, and a new item. So we're super excited to see how this does. I abandoned Randall and TJ Maxx because right next door is like my favorite store in the entire world, and I need a couple of things to finish up some Christmas presents. So he's checking out at Marshall's or at TJ Maxx, and I'm going into crafty heaven. All right, y'all, that is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for coming along with us, and if you have any questions, comments, anything, drop them in the comment section below. We'll go back to all of them. And as usual, please like and subscribe.
Have a great day.
Bye.